1, 2, 3, clap.
How's it going, everybody? We are Backwater Cider Company, and today we're going to be trying some ciders made by Stem in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, I was in Denver a couple weeks ago and picked up a few ciders, and actually went to this cidery while I was there, and it's a really cool place. It's in the River North Art District, where there's like a dozen breweries, 2 cideries, some distilleries, winery, and a sake producer, all within like 1 mile on one strip. It's really cool, but
Fun times.
it was a really cool cidery. So yeah, I've got a few to try here. So the first one is one of their flagships called Real Dry Apple Cider, 6.8%, and they are not lying because there is no residual sugar left.
0 grams.
And you see the ingredients. All the ingredients are fresh pressed apple juice.
Yeah.
With sulfites. So.
And 160 calories, so pretty light.
Yeah, it's going to be.
You're trying to watch your weight now that we've.
Yeah.
You know, maybe prep for the next summer bod since this last one didn't work out so well.
Yeah, we definitely didn't. So, see how this goes.
Yeah.
Should be nice and refreshing. I did have it while I was there. I do not really remember how it was. Oh, that's nice and clean. Look how clean that is.
Look at that.
I mean, yeah. Did I get pretty even there? Pretty close. That's pretty close.
Look at that.
Oh wow, that was
that bartending experience.
very close. Smells good. Appley.
Very appley.
Not super sweet smelling. It does have some sweetness smell, like
No.
some honey, a little honey.
No tanniny smell. That's refreshing.
That's dry.
It's not a real strong flavor. Like a lot of dry ciders are still pretty sour and they've got a lot of like pucker to them.
Yeah.
But this is like the light beer of ciders.
Yeah, it's super refreshing and crisp. Man, that's really good. It reminds me of our dry humors quite a bit.
Just a little lighter, a little clearer.
It has more of an apple aroma than our dry cider did.
But just nice and simple, clean taste.
Really nice. Solid. What do you think? Check out the
Let's
maze.
see. Yeah, that is pretty cool.
I like that.
I'm a big fan of dry ciders. I mean, I think this is gonna be like 4.5 for me because this is just like this is something I would buy over and over again.
Or if you had a kegerator at your house, a standard cider to have on tap.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's delicious. Yeah, 4.25 for me. It is just a good old dry cider. It's delicious.
So it's a pretty solid first offering from Stem out of Denver.
It's really great. Cool.
So our second cider from Stem in Denver, Colorado is the hopped apple cider. It says citrusy, floral. This one's 6.7%.
Yeah, it doesn't have any nutritional information on it, but we can assume it's also extremely dry. It has the dry series says on the can, but it doesn't have how much sugar's left. But we can assume that it is completely dry. Let's give it a go. Hot cider is always a wild card for me.
And now I don't believe it said anywhere on it which hops it was, right?
No, I don't
Just
see that.
apple juice and hops.
Yeah, but if it says it's citrusy and floral, yeah, I mean it could be anything. I think it's Citra, but that's just speculation.
I have no idea if this is lined up right, but there you all
We'll
go.
give it a go. Okay. So like hops. Smells like yeah, hops.
Oh,
It's really light on the hops
yeah.
to me.
Kind of floral and aromatic.
Yeah.
It's not very, there's no bitterness from
Yeah.
the hops at all.
No pungent. Like it's also not like Um, for the lack of a better word, sometimes when you hop up cider really, really heavily, it's kind of a cat pee going on. So there's no cat pee aroma or taste. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and lightly hopped. Yeah, it's really good. It's still not really my thing. I
I like it.
prefer the dry over this, but
It's
fine.
sort of weird. There's an in-between on hopped ciders that I really don't like. But I like these kind of super light, refreshing versions. And I like the ones that are very intensely hopped.
Yeah.
It's the middle ground that I've never really gotten that much into. So this is good, but it's not that much different than a regular cider. Don't expect a lot of hops when you get this.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It has a lot more hop aroma than it does hop taste for me.
Mm-hmm.
But it is good.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely drink it. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, if you like the dry, you'll like this. It's just got a little bit of extra nuance to it. I'd give it... This is tricky because it's very similar to the dry, but I don't feel like it deserves as high of a grade.
I'm going 3.75 for me.
I think I'm going 4.
Okay.
It's not really improved upon by adding the hops.
No.
And if it's someone who's specifically wanting something really hoppy, this is not going to do it.
That's
for them.
fair. Yeah. Yeah, because there are hop ciders out there that are over the top. We made a couple. When we were producing that were super crazy over hopped, and that was a whole different ball game. Yeah, that was like they were hazy, they were juicy. This is just a little bit, and I appreciate it. It's good, but it's not really my thing.
Yeah,
but I can drink it.
Like I said, it's fine. It's just not in any way, to me, an improvement over the regular dry.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Raspberry cider.
Oh.
Straight out of Denver, Colorado.
Things
it's
have
also made by
escalated.
Stem. It's also 6.7% ABV. Ingredients are
Pretty simple.
fresh pressed apple juice, raspberries, contain sulfites.
Yeah, standard.
Also 0% sugar. These are all pretty much the same
Very,
base, just with different
very
additives
dry.
to them.
All the way dry. As dry as you can make it without getting your eye wet.
That joke was backwards, but
Look at it. It's this is rosé essentially.
yes, and it's a beautiful color.
You need more.
No.
There's more in that, and you have less. So there you go. That's still less, but it's fine. Oh, that's very raspberry-y. Smells good. I like it. You know what it smells like? Remember those good cough drops? No, I'm serious. I forgot they existed until I just smelled that. The red ones, they were actually delicious. Like I'm gonna have to look them up in a little bit.
I don't ever remember a good cough drop. I like the honey ones best. Like honey and eucalyptus or whatever.
No, this was like when you were a kid. Like, it wasn't like Halls. It wasn't like that. It was like just a red cough drop that you would think would be cherry, but it wasn't. And I'm guessing it was raspberry.
All I remember, I didn't even really get cough drops as a kid. I mostly got the Vicks Vapo Rub.
That's gross.
Yeah, it was pretty awful, honestly.
It does work though, but I don't want it.
That's probably why I still can't taste things to this day.
Yeah. But it smells just like this.
There is a familiarity to it.
What is that? I'm gonna have to look that up. But
oh,
it's dry and it's delicious.
Oh, that's so good.
Because there's some perceived sweetness in that raspberry,
Yeah, just
but
from,
it's
like, the
completely
aromatic.
dry. So it tastes off dry, but it's really dry.
That's phenomenal.
Oh,
Like,
that's
it's
good.
not too tart. It's not too sour. It's just got the perfect amount of that raspberry-y flavor to it. It's just a very good wine.
Yeah. That's delicious. Man, that's good. Wow. Hold on. Yeah. That is about as good as you can make a dry raspberry cider.
Yeah, and this is honestly one that I can say I haven't ever had anything quite like this before.
Not this dry for sure.
That's a very unique flavor combination. Man, it just tastes so good.
Yep. This is my favorite of the three.
And normally I'm not a big fan of a bunch of added fruits and apple cider.
But it's dry. Because a lot of times when they add all those fruits, they make it a sweet cider. Which is fine, but it's not what I want. And this is what I want. I want a blueberry cider like this. Like just like this, but blueberry.
That'd be pretty good.
Or strawberry. Really any berry with this fruit, with this dryness.
So what are you thinking for rating?
4.5. High marks. Maybe a little higher.
I think I'm gonna go 5.
Oh wow. Yeah.
This is one of the ones I'll remember.
It's like a staple cider. Yep.
Standout cider.
I'll go 4.75 because I think I gave the dry 4.25. Yeah, it's a good half step. Yeah. It's close.
Yeah,
It's really good.
that's pretty fantastic. So, good job, Stem in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
Made some great ciders. Really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's great. Really cool place if you're ever in Denver. Go check them out. Nice little tap room right there in a cool part of town. And they also make plenty of other ciders. They had some crazy stuff on tap that weren't available in cans, unfortunately. But really crazy stuff that was really, really good. So I'm a real big fan of what they do. And we will be tasting more cider soon.
yeah, probably more from Colorado too.
Yeah, we'll have a few more from Colorado for sure. So,
Is this where we do the sign off?
yes.
What do we do?
Watch more of our stuff. And drink cider. Yep. And that's it. Do those two things and we're friends.